You place something on a table or counter, turn around for just a moment, and suddenly hear that telltale crash as your cat has knocked it straight to the floor. This behavior is one of the most perplexing and sometimes frustrating cat behaviors that leaves many guardians scratching their heads. But why do cats seem to take such delight in knocking our belongings off surfaces? What drives this seemingly destructive tendency? Stick around to find out the fascinating reasons behind this behavior. Now let's explore 8 surprising reasons why cats love to knock things over. Number 1, they're testing physics. Cats are natural scientists, and your living room is their laboratory. One of the most common reasons cats knock things over is pure scientific curiosity. Cats are incredibly intelligent creatures who want to understand how the world works around them. When they see an object sitting on a surface, they're genuinely curious about what will happen if they give it a little push. This behavior often starts in kittenhood when cats are learning about cause and effect. They quickly discover that pushing objects creates interesting results, sounds, movement, and often a reaction from their humans. Your cat isn't being malicious. They're conducting important research. They want to know, will this object make a noise when it falls? Will it bounce or break? How will gravity affect different materials? This investigative behavior is actually a sign of a healthy, curious mind. Cats who engage in this type of exploration are often more mentally stimulated and engaged with their environment, which is excellent for their overall well-being. Number 2, they're seeking your attention. Let's be honest, when your cat knocks something over, what's the first thing you do? You probably rush over, maybe make some exclamations, and give your cat your full attention, even if it's to scold them. From your cat's perspective, mission accomplished. Cats are much more social than many people realize, and they crave interaction with their guardians. If your cat feels ignored or wants to engage with you, knocking something over is almost guaranteed to get a reaction. They've learned that this behavior is incredibly effective at getting you to stop whatever you're doing and focus on them. Even negative attention is still attention in your cat's mind. So if you find your cat frequently knocking things over, consider whether they might be feeling neglected or bored. Try scheduling regular play sessions and quality time together to meet their social needs in more positive ways. Number 3, it's their hunting instinct. Cats are born predators, and even the most pampered indoor cat still carries those hunting instincts in their DNA. When cats hunt in the wild, they often bat at their prey with their paws to test if it's alive, disable it, or simply play with it before making the final catch. That innocent-looking pen on your desk, or that decorative figurine on your shelf might trigger these same hunting instincts in your cat. The size, shape, or even the way light reflects off an object can make it seem like potential prey. Your cat's instinct tells them to bat at it with their paws, just like they would with a mouse or bird. This behavior is particularly common with small, lightweight objects that move easily when touched. Your cat isn't trying to destroy your belongings. They're just following millions of years of evolutionary programming that tells them to investigate and test potential prey items. Number 4, they're claiming territory. Cats are incredibly territorial creatures, and your home is their kingdom. By knocking objects around and rearranging things, your cat might be putting their own stamp on the environment. This behavior is a way of saying, "I was here," and marking their presence in the space. When cats knock things over, they often leave their scent behind through glands in their paws. This scent marking helps them feel more secure in their territory and communicates to other animals and even other cats in multi-cat households that this space belongs to them. Additionally, by moving objects around, cats are creating a more familiar environment. They prefer spaces that smell like them and show signs of their presence. That perfectly arranged coffee table might look great to you, but to your cat, it needs their personal touch to feel like home. Number 5, they're bored and need stimulation. A bored cat is often a destructive cat, and knocking things over can be a symptom of insufficient mental and physical stimulation. Cats need regular exercise, play, and mental challenges to stay happy and healthy. Without adequate enrichment, they'll create their own entertainment, often in ways we don't appreciate. If your cat is frequently knocking things over, especially when you're not around, they might be telling you they need more excitement in their lives. This behavior often increases when cats are left alone for long periods without adequate toys, climbing opportunities, or other forms of enrichment. Consider rotating your cat's toys regularly, providing puzzle feeders, setting up climbing trees or shelves, and ensuring they have plenty of interactive playtime. A well-stimulated cat is much less likely to turn your belongings into impromptu toys. Number 6. They don't like where you've placed things. Cats have very specific preferences about their environment, and sometimes they're just rearranging things to their liking. Your cat might knock something over because it's blocking their preferred pathway, sitting in their favorite spot, or simply because they don't approve of your decorating choices. Cats like to have clear sightlines throughout their territory and prefer unobstructed access to high perches where they can survey their domain. If you've placed something in a spot your cat considers prime real estate, they might just remove it themselves. This behavior is particularly common on windowsills, where cats love to perch and watch the world outside, or on furniture they like to use as pathways to reach higher surfaces. Your cat isn't being spiteful, they're just interior decorating according to their own feline sensibilities. Number 7. The object is in their way. Sometimes the explanation is beautifully simple. Your cat knocked something over because it was blocking their path to something they wanted. Cats are remarkably goal-oriented creatures, and if there's something between them and their objective, they'll often just move it out of the way. This is especially common when objects are placed between your cat and resources they need or want to access, like food, water, favorite sleeping spots, or sunny windowsills. Your cat sees these items as obstacles to be cleared rather than precious belongings to be respected. Cats are also creatures of habit who like to follow the same routes through their territory. If you've placed something new in their regular pathway, they might knock it aside to restore their familiar travel route. Understanding your cat's preferred paths through your home can help you avoid placing items in spots where they're likely to be relocated by your feline interior designer. Number 8. They're feeling playful. Sometimes knocking things over is simply your cat's way of initiating playtime. If your cat approaches an object with obvious excitement, perhaps with dilated pupils, a twitching tail, or that adorable hunting crouch, they're probably feeling playful and see the object as a potential toy. This playful knocking behavior often comes with other signs of a cat in play mode. They might bat at the object multiple times, chase it once it falls, or bring it back to knock it over again. Unlike attention-seeking behavior, playful knocking is usually accompanied by obvious signs of feline joy and excitement. If you notice your cat is in a playful mood when they start knocking things over, try redirecting that energy toward appropriate toys. A good play session with a wand toy or laser pointer can satisfy their need for action and save your belongings from becoming impromptu playthings.